everybody, this is Maria with SweetSerenityStamping.com, and I just wanted to bring to you this sweet little Tic Tac Snowman boxes. Aren't they cute? Look how cute they are. And this one you can see has a little different. His hat's a little bit bigger. I don't know if his scarf is much bigger, but his hat is definitely bigger. I wanted to try to see what it looked like, and it looks like it came out absolutely just adorable. So what I had done is this one here is Pool Party. And I stamped with the Pool Party. This one here is Coastal Cabana. And I also stamped with Coastal Cabana. So these are the two I made. The stamp set that I used today was this Trendy Trims. And you have seen this a lot on my videos because I absolutely adore them. And this is the stamp set that I had used was this snowflake, and I just love this one. This is one of the I use like all the time. I didn't think I was going to when I first purchased it, but I use it all the time. And this is the snowflake I used. And what I wanted to show you in these boxes is that I'm just going to pull this up a little bit so you can see. And these slide right out, and you can see these are Tic Tac boxes, or actually Tic Tacs. And so you just pop them out, slide them down, and they don't fall out. They're in there pretty tight. So I think it's great. So when you lift it up, or if you open this up, which I did not open these, but if you just pop this open, you can put your Tic Tacs in your hand, and then close it back up, and it will not come out of the box. It's in there pretty tight, but just enough so that you can pop this out to give your Tic Tacs. And you just need to pop it up just a little bit if you want, just to push this little piece here up, and then put them in your hand, and done. And then you put them back in there. But these, I think, are cute little projects to give maybe to a school teacher, stocking stuffers, or maybe some coworkers, or just family or friends. I did these last year for my family. They were not the same. I did do a snowman version, another snowman version of this one, and I did a Grinch version of this, and they were not cut out. So you can actually see the Tic Tacs. Those were not cut out. They just had, I think they were called snowman poop at the time, which I thought was really cute because it kind of looks like snowman poop. So I kind of did a little different take of the last year's one that I had given to my family, which I was not a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator at the time, but this is the new project I revised. So I want to go ahead and get started. I am going to use Whisper White today. And here it is here, and as you see, I've already cut up my snowman, and I used the Trendy Trims, and I just stamped it with the Pool Party, and I think it came out really cute. It's that really pretty bluish greenish color, and I just absolutely love it. So I just took the stamp and I stamped all, randomly all the way around. Now this piece here is 5 1/4 by 2 7/8. So on a 12 by 12 inch sheet of paper, you could probably get maybe 4 out of here, maybe 5. I'm not real sure about the 5th one, but you can definitely get 4 of them. So as far as paper goes, you don't need very much. So anyways, I went ahead and I did some score marks. Okay, and on the first, you want to score mark on the 5 1/4 inch side. Okay, the longest side, you want that butt up to your trimmer. So you want to go ahead and you want to score at 1/2 of an inch, so 1/2 inch, 2 1/4, 3 and 4 3/4, and that'll give you like a 1/2 inch mark on each side here, so that'll come out pretty even. So what we're going to do now that it's all stamped and ready to go, I went ahead and I used my circle framelits, and what I did with my circle framelits is I used the number 1 and the number 2. And in case any of you don't know what I mean by number 1 and number 2, this is what they look like. Okay, so this is the number 2, this is the number 1. Okay, so when I use this framelit set, or any of my framelit sets, I always tell you 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. So you always start from the beginning and go outward. So I use both of these two, number 1 and number 2. And what I had done is I took the first one and I centered it. There's a little section right here, okay, just right here between your score lines. I sectioned it in the middle, and I ran it through the big shot, just like this. And then after I ran that one, I had this little hole here. And then I took the number 1, and I put it on top of there, and I over, if you can see it, I put it over the number 1 or the number 2 just a little bit. So let me see if I can show you this way. Okay, so when you run it through your Big Shot machine, like that, just make it a tad bit over, okay, over the first one. So basically you'll place it right here so you know this is over your first one that you did. So you get this type of an effect. Okay, so you can see that. Okay, so that's what I had done. So I used the number 1 and the number 2 on the framelits. So now let's go ahead and we will score on our score lines. And I'm going to take we will crease on our score lines, and I'm going to take my bone folder. I ran a piece of, this is called score tape. It is a double-sided tape. I do not have any sticky strip at this time, but you can use fast fuse or you can use the tumble glue to do it. I had some score tape, so I just used that to adhere my box together today. So let's go ahead and crease on our score marks. So get this little box going. I think this is just adorable. I think this would be cute. I mean, the cute little stocking stuffers I think it would make. I chose to do it on the Whisper White today. I had these done and I thought, let's try it on a white one. We haven't done a white one, so let's try that. I'm going to take one of my Tic Tac boxes out because I don't have 3, I only have 2. So what I had done is you just lay this in here and it basically conforms around the box. Okay, and I'm going to take that piece of sticky strip out. Or not sticky strip. I'm so used to saying sticky strip because that's what we use, but I am using the score tape. And you just want to kind of line it up and make it sort of tight. Not real tight, but a little bit tight. You want to be able to get this in and out. Okay, so you don't want to have any issues with trying to get it, you know, your Tic Tacs up and down. You want them to stay. You don't want them to fall out. So this is pretty good right here. And so the next thing I went ahead and I did is I added a little scarf. Okay, see this little scarf? Now I used that with my window word punch, and I'll show you how I did it. I just went ahead and I stuck this in here. Okay, just stick it in there and go about 3/4 of the way. You don't have to go all the way, but about even leave a quarter of it empty. And I kind of did this thing. I didn't put it up all the way. So then I punched it. Okay, and this is what you get, this little piece. Okay, and then you just cut little strips at the end. Okay, cut the little strips at the end, and then you have a scarf. So I used that with my window word punch. So I already have some adhesive on there, so I'm going to go ahead and dress him up in his little cute little scarf. And I put it across his neck, and I kind of put it at an angle. Okay, so now he has a little scarf. And then I also made a hat. This one is a little bit bigger than normal, and I put a little bit of that score tape again behind it. Like I said, you can use tumble glue or use a sticky strip fast fuse. Any of these will work on this, as long as it's something a little bit heavier. Don't use snail. I don't think it will stick because you're doing cardstock to cardstock. And there you go. So that's his hat. Now his hat's pretty big, but I think he's cute. So this is the one we previously did. This is the one we did today. And here's the other one without the other Tic Tac. I need to get another Tic Tac box. I was only planning on doing just 2, and then I thought, let's add a 3rd one, so I did. But anyways, this is the project I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed watching it and letting me show you how to make this. I think they came out really adorable. Here's another close-up of the 2. Okay, and there you go. So if you would do me a big favor and go to sweetserenitystamping.com, and if you go to the right hand side, it'll say join the site. If you put your email address in there and then hit the button, you can follow me with all of my up and coming projects. And below this video will be a supply list that you can order your supplies through sweetserenitystamping.com, which is me, Maria, and you can order them from me. Just click on one of the buttons and it'll take you right to the shop. So you can get all these great supplies that you need. And there's also a shop button at the top of my blog. You can click there and you can also shop from there. So anyways, guys, this is the project for today. I hope you will give it a try. Leave me a comment down below and tell me what you think. So anyways, I hope you all had a fantastic day. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I will see you next time. Bye, everybody.